What's up, guys? F-Focus, and we back on some Escape from Tarkov. This time with a labs route guide. Now, this isn't going to be a loot guide because everyone's already posted all that shit. This is just going to be a personal guide from me to you guys on how I went from 2 mil to almost 15 mil in just like an afternoon of playing. And that wasn't really even being serious with it. If I actually took my time, got the gear, did it efficiently, it could have been a lot more. But this is my guide, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, this is just for raiders. This isn't any loot. There's hundreds and hundreds of those guides out right now because that's what people are running. But I haven't really seen any raider route guides, so enjoy. Alright, so we're on labs. And we've got a little bit of a guide here because people have been asking me some questions about labs, how it's not the fastest way to make money, and that I guess I could see it being true, but I don't run around with my knife out or my hatchet or shovel or tactical sword, whatever the hell you want to use, and run around and hopefully pick something up and shove it into my gamma and die. That's not exactly my ideal situation. So for me, the best way to make money is through combat, because that's what I like about Tarkov. It's PvP, the gunplay. That's why I love it. That's why I play it. So whether that means killing some PMCs or whether that means killing raiders. And right now raiders do not have helmets, and they have really nice gear. Your AKs, they have the suppressors and the 1.6s. They sell for amazing loot. Even if you only take out one piece of armor, stock up on some armor and then just start selling everything you get from raids. You get 100% profit, and it's low risk, high reward because you just come out with a pistol. Now, you don't have to come in with a Glock looking like this. I recommend just like a TT pistol. The iron sights on the TT pistol for me are a lot easier to hit than this bullshit Glock. That's just my opinion. So where do you find the raiders? Across the whole fucking map, but there's a couple easy pinch points that I want to showcase, and I'll try and get all the spots or the majority of the spots that you'll spawn. So obviously here is one of them, and you want to rush straight down this hallway, hang a left and hang right, and here's a good pinch point right here, right behind this box. If you actually shove yourself right behind it, you can ADS through, and your hands kind of go through the block, through the cardboard box, but you got to walk up all the way to it, and then you can kind of get your hands through the cardboard boxes right there and shoot and headshot the raiders. Raiders will come from both left side outside this door, which is kind of one of the main areas down there, firing range and whatnot, and then they'll also come from the kitchen area, so be careful. But they usually come and either push close side right here, or they'll sit right here. So there you go. And another good way, if you don't want to hold this pinch point, or if there's no raiders spawning, you can run down these stairs right here. Raiders will come from down here and out these doors right here is another good pinch point. You can set back down through there because raiders will push out of these sets of double doors. And in case you didn't know it, right up through here is the extract button. Voila. And right through here, raiders will actually push through from this top level, especially if there's nobody coming out of here. You had a couple loot spawns, but I usually don't push out on top of this top floor too often because there's a lot of players that go setting through that glass area, and there's a lot of raiders out here. But if you push this, the raiders will actually come to this location. You can try and pull them quick, but a lot of times you'll maybe have to sit and wait for a minute. But they will run out over here to on top of this railing. They'll come down. Like I said, they'll come out of those pairs. And they'll even come and push out over here. Which actually leads me to another spawn point. Raiders will actually come out and push over here. Up through into this main area. And you can also spawn right here. If you spawn right here, I recommend obviously running straight out up through here, activating that extract location, and then you can kind of set on this side, or you can run over there and set and wait. But if you push yourself out far enough, raiders will spawn down on that ramp and they'll come up from behind you, so be careful. A lot of times if your buddy actually pushes that button, or if you're solo, rush back over here to this side as fast as possible. Raiders will not spawn back here, and they'll come out of those pairs of doors or up top, and you should be safe from behind. And that's pretty much it for this side and this extract. I haven't seen it in a while, but Raiders used to actually spawn inside here on this ramp and push out. I know they do on the other side, but I haven't seen them spawn on this side in a while. So, but just obviously be wary of that. And if they do, they just kind of sit around these trucks out in the middle. So this is the pinch points on that. Both sides of the extract zone. And then, of course, upstairs right there. And that's pretty much it. I will show a nice rarity spawn that I've gotten a couple of nice pieces. The trade items for that thick weapons case or thick items case. You will actually see it right around here on this table. So you don't have to look for it, but always just kind of keep your eye out from around this area, somewhat around here. Now, a couple other spawn points. These whole strips right here, everything on the outside of it, and even sometimes in the middle, there'll be raiders everywhere. Okay, but if someone pulls an extraction point, they tend to flock near that area. But you've got PMCs. Now, here's the thing that kills me. PMCs want to rush and loot this the main areas, whether that be the firing range or up here in this room and a couple other places that do have really high value items you can grab and put in your container really quick, or just kind of sit and wait on. But they're not fun for me, and maybe that's fun for other people to run around with their hatchet or a pistol and do that kind of stuff. But probably 85% or 80% of the PMCs will rush and loot the rooms. So that leaves you with a very low percent, if not the only one on that server, pushing and killing the raiders and taking their gear. Obviously, if they're looting the rooms and they kill a raider, they're going to have the gear. But for the majority, nobody sets and only kills raiders and tries to fill up their bag and extract. So you have that to your advantage. Now, moving on to the other extract zone. And a lot of people, a bunch of people rush and loot this room because there are some really nice items sitting along here, along the table. And obviously, you got some boxes and whatnot. And you got giant wooden cats. Who wouldn't want that? Alright, so here's some main points right here. We actually spawned back down right in that corner, and we ran straight down the hallway. So you can kind of get just a feel of where you are. But right inside here, like I said, there'll be raiders all the way down that hallway, up underneath right here, all along the side. And you can shoot through this, as you can see, but you can't actually shoot through this. If raiders are up here and you're down there, you can't kill them for some reason. I noticed that it works sometimes, but never really all that much. So here's another extract bay to open up, which is right here. As you can see, this opens, and 99% of the time when you press this, they will spawn inside the extract zone and come down the ramp and usually sit around these trucks, or they'll push up around here. Now, my favorite thing to do on this side, this is my favorite area to spawn in, okay, is to sit right inside this door. It's very important to leave this door closed, the one I just opened, of course. You want to open the right door if you're inside the room, or open the left door if you're obviously outside the room. And for this is because a lot of times raiders will sit behind this pillar, behind that box, or just sit somewhere inside here on the wood, and that's how you'll know. You'll hear the wood. It's a distinctive sound. So if you have this door closed, you'll be able to pick off these. Sometimes lean and peek this if you want, or the people that spawn over here or come from the inside of this will rush to this door, and they'll actually kick and breach it. And obviously the door can't be breached this way. And you'll see the raiders kind of poke through the door, and you can just sit and wait. As soon as the door opens, you can blast them and get a free kill, because you rush over here and close the door, and usually their leg or something sticking through, and you'll be able to loot them, or close the door and loot real quick, and the door will close behind you. But I usually always close these, and most of the time you'll spawn down here on the stairs and you just run up. But just so you don't get backdoor, because sometimes raiders do spawn this way, like I said, you always open the right hand side, rush, turn that on. Raiders will come from this double doors, come from down the ramp, and come from inside here. But if for whatever reason you're getting just trashed on right here, because like I said, it's my favorite place to sit and watch, you can actually do the flank. You got a grenade box there, so use that to your advantage. You rush over here, and whatever you do, do not lay prone on this box. Tyler did that, and you can't crawl off of it when you're prone, and you can't stand up because of this bullshit. And you can't get onto the side long enough to stand up. So if you're right here, you're just stuck. Now, open up this, and voila, you're in this main area. Like I said, if you get pinched back there, you can run up these stairs and get some drops on some of the raiders that are up top. And then loop around and go back down that way, and you'll be golden. If there's raiders down here, don't come down these stairs, because by the time you get down, they can already shoot through your legs through this, and raiders don't miss, so you will die. Now, there's just one last choke point I want to show you guys before we kind of sum up the raiders path, the F-focus route to raiders, whatever we want to call it. Now, we spawned back inside here, down this hallway. Right there, and we ran straight to get the drop off early. However, if you happen to spawn late, or you find yourself over here due to a PMC fight, when you're kind of distanced or separated yourself from the battles, right down through here is the kitchen, at least that double door I told you about that raiders will come from. If you come right over here to the right and go down these stairs, you get brought down to the main floor. But you come down through here, and about 90% of the time there's raiders camping down inside this main area. If you shoot them, you don't even have to kill them, but you shoot at them, you can rush back through, loot the safe if you want, close these doors and run back, and you can sit right here underneath these stairs, and you'll hear the raiders actually come to this door, and you can just peek them and kill them, headshot them right here, and it's usually pretty safe. I never see any raiders down along this side, unless they come out of this door and push down that way, but it's still easy pinch points to kill. And you can always just hide yourself from the rest of the fights, loot safely, get a bag full, and extract. So, hopefully this F-Focus Raider Route Guide, Raider Route something R, we're going to do triple R's or something. Hopefully this was helpful and beneficial, and you guys can actually use it. And I can prove to you that just farming raiders over and over and over with a TT pistol, that costs you about 10,000 rubles a raid, can get you around 600,000-700,000 if you're successful. So obviously very, very, very low risk and extremely high reward. And that's gonna do it. I don't go anywhere else. I never go down to the tunnels, and I never stay up top near the loot rooms. I just get in and get out. Very, very simple and very fast, and you can do it all within about 10 minutes max. Usually my raids are anywhere from about 5 to 6 minutes.
Fuck it.
Sure. The players are all around us. Shit, they're right next
We're
to
back.
me.
See me?
They're right below us. You better hurry, because they're gonna push up. I got a fucking PP1901, dude. He's using PST too, what a piece of fuck.
Oh, this was a PMC, bro.
You have gear?
Yeah, he's fully geared.
Raiders are down here.
Oh.
Did I even kill him? I don't even know if I killed him. I'm using PP1901.
Oh, this guy has a PP1901.
My buddies?
Yeah, I guess so. That's annoying.
I did kill this guy. There's another one though. Is that you walking above me?
No, I'm not moving.
I don't know if I killed him, but he blocked my leg, of course, because why would he not? It's fantastic. It's a hard knock life for us.
Piss off.
He's right there, he's still there. You better peek these fucking stairs soon.
I don't know where you're at, so I don't want to kill you.
I'm just on the stairs down to the right.
So where is he at?
Dead. I've killed 3 so far down here.
Players or raiders?
Raiders.
No, I killed no one, so.
There's still another one though. I hear him.
Are you at the end of this hallway?
No, I'm downstairs on the stairs to your right. Yeah, that's not me.
Killed someone.
Alright fellas, sadly it does mark the end of the video. I know. It's the sad part. We all miss it. But I just wanted to say I do appreciate you guys. We had a great year of 2018. YouTube channel really hit it off, and I can't, you know, there's no words I can say to thank you guys enough for it. Other than let's make 2019 even better. Let's break some of the sub records for myself, like we do every day. Let's just make let's continue to make Tarkov great. But with that said, of course, hit that like button, subscribe, share if you want to, and as always, enjoy.